Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fat Lady Knits. And if you're new here, good to see you. It's nice to know I hang out with good looking people. Oh, what is going on? I think I am walking under a dark cloud. Um, First, we had no phone for more than a week because it was broken. Then the side rail of the bed broke. Now, I gotta say about the bed, 15 years ago when the bed was bought, I loved the height. It's way up in the sky. But one of the things I did recently was look at the joint where the slats go to hold the mattress, the box spring and the mattress, and I noticed it was in three parts. And I said, this doesn't look right. This is a weakness. I was poo pooed because I don't know anything about construction, but it broke. So now someone else has to figure out how to fix it. Okay. Okay. Then I was so excited. I was finally putting this together. Okay. Now, remember me and my attempt to make my own. Now, why do I have this mess here? Okay, let's start. I did my long crochet. I had this big ball and I swore I had enough to go all the way across. I was wrong. So I was working on more. Okay. But I was so excited. I'm like, I have the lights. I have some of it done. I have some flowers. Let me hang it up so that I can see what it is going to look like. Because if I can get half of it done well, the rest will just be amazing. Then what happened? I suddenly only had one of this. It comes 12 in a packet. So I couldn't understand that. And then I found out why some were missing. There were the four I gave the princess, the one I'd crocheted, and this one. So that's six. Let me show you what happened to some of my lights. I know where another three are. Okay, let me pull up picture. Halloween is coming, and let's see, if I tilt it sideways, you'll be able to see it, will you? Someone decided to make, no, that's not gonna help. Ooh, nope, that's not working. To make a scarecrow. Okay, what happens if I, right, can you see that? See, there he is. And he has a mask in the middle. Guess what's in there? A light. He has two arms. What's at the end of it? And I can see, you can see it's on a light. And he has some twigs up here. What's in there? A light. So that's one, two, three, four. Okay. So, what could I do? The princess wanted over the top to her decoration to put in front of the house. So now she has it with my lights. So I said, okay, I'll just order some more lights. I got it off of Amazon. I went and I hit buy again. And these lights showed up. Now, as you can clearly see, they're different. I thought buy again meant send me the same thing. But this is copper, this is silver. Said okay, but it turned out the silver one worked really well because it blended into the green yarn better than this did. So I was like, minor delay, I can deal with that. So I went, and this one is copper, this one is silver, and as you can see, I started putting my flowers on. One of the viewers was kind enough to suggest what I should do. But instead of crocheting it in, I just wrapped it around. And that worked well. Okay? And so I'm putting up the flowers. Okay? Because I have some flowers down here. I have a flower here. And I have my scissor. And I'm like, let me cut this. But I know me. So I said, before I do this, I turned on, let me troubleshoot. I turned on the lights. My favorite part of this is the lights. And let's see. If I turn it on, will you be able to see? Give me a second. Because I put the light thing at the bottom. Okay, turn on light. Yeah, turn on a light. And oh, you can't really see that, but take my word for it, the lights are on. So let me just turn it off. You can't see it. What's the point? Okay, hold on. Anyway, I'm tying on my green string. I'm tying on flowers. I've wrapped lights. And then I decided, because I was doing the lights every 3. And I was like, no, I don't like that. Maybe I should do every other one. And so I go to move one of these, untie it from here and move it. What is the next thing I know? I hear crash, boom, crack. This has fallen. And look at the top here. I just want to show you this. In the process of falling, it must have twirled on itself, because I now have this mess going on here that should not be. I just had strands hanging. It literally looks as though this bar turned Olympic gymnast and decided to do some moves, and I have no idea how this happened. And it's not an easy fix, because guess what happened? This end broke. So now I need a new rod to put these up. To say I'm not happy is putting it mildly. I was so excited about this. I love the fairy lights. And I put a flower where there's a fairy light. Yeah, one of these. And when it backlit it, I loved it. I'm still a little worried. I don't want to fire, but I figured these would probably qualify as cold lights. They'll never get hot enough to start a flame. But what I was planning to do was to turn it on a Friday night, leave it all night through Sunday to see if there were sparks or anything. It's back to the drawing board, because someone gifted this to me more than 10 years ago. I know he has one in his house, but I doubt he's willing to take his down. He has curtain on it, and give his to me. So it's back to the drawing board. Okay, I told you I'm walking on the dark cloud. I need to get out. Anyway, okay. It is what it is. I think the next time you see this, it'll just be behind me, because at this point, I'm like, I will not say what else. I will leave that alone. What else is happening? Oh, good news. Blue is working. Oh my God. It is so embarrassing. I've had this machine for 8 years. And I just dealt with the fact that it dropped ribbon stitches, because that's what it did. And it wouldn't stress me out. I would take it, sit on the train, reform the stitches, and I'd be fine. So remember my theory that it's the weights? Well, I went online and I attempted to order weights from the company that makes these. And I explained why I needed the weights. Well, the lady Kathy who answered the email promptly showed it to her husband. And since he makes them, he was like, no. That. So he reached out and has been sending me emails for the better part of the week telling me, try this, send me a video. Try that, send me a video. And he sent me a really nice email because he pointed out that Blue is one of his first machines. And since then, he's learned a lot. So probably he has tweaked things. Anyway, he, as I said, he sent me the emails. I sent him videos and I learned things I had no clue, no clue. And we got to the point where she was dropping one stitch only. I was stopping and starting, and the ribbon stitches weren't dropping. I was doing rows and the ribbon stitches were not dropping. I was in shock. Let me show you. We started out, it's Fall City. We started out with this. He gave me a tweak. I still had this. He gave me another tweak, and look at what I have. Not a single drop stitch. The shock. I called everybody in town, okay, to tell them my stitches are not dropping. I'm sure people were like, we don't care. Okay, but I was so excited. Now I have no excuse not to make socks. And let me tell you, we went to do our monthly shopping, our favorite huge warehouse, and I looked in the cart, okay? And you think there was a subtle hint that I need to get on with it? What do I look down and see? How do I? Okay, there's a picture here, and I'm trying. Oh boy, yeah. How do I do that? I took the picture. Okay, give me a minute here. I took the picture. Oh, hit that. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, cover up these glaring things. See that? That's a package of socks. Okay? They threw that in there as a reminder that you're not making socks, so we have to buy some. So now now that Blue is working well, I have to shake a leg and start making socks again. Okay, I got the point. So I will start working on that. But I thought that was funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me put that down. What else was how many phones do I have? About 4. But there are only 2 that are that are really working as phones. I've got pictures all over the place. But I am happy with that. Blue is working. So next video, there should be some socks. Now, I made the mistake of cleaning, okay? Because the craft room was just looking a mess. I got the old refrigerator box and I just piled stuff in so it looked nice and neat and clean. And so far, everything I've wanted, I have had to go to the box, dig in it, pull everything out, find what I did, then put everything back. It's been totally frustrating, but it looks neat when it is done. So I've done that. Oh, and I need to talk about sweaters. I went to Drops. I found some sweaters I have to knit because the doctor has said that I need to lose some weight. So I printed out some patterns. I went and I got some nice wool yarn. And then I had a thought, wait a minute. Why would I make sweaters out of my good wool that when I lose the weight would now be too big for me? That doesn't make sense, right? And I know if I go to the trouble of making them, I'm damn sure not giving them away. So what did I do? Come back next time and I'll tell you. And in the meanwhile, please pray that this dark cloud lifts off of me, because bad things come in 3. These are many bad things, but I've had my 3. The phone not working, the bed crashing, my thing falling and breaking. I still haven't found the other piece, by the way. And now my ring light, I'm able to use it and it's not blinding me because I see part of the ring is not working. So I've not had 3 mini disasters, I've had 4. That's all right. It will get better. I was able to be here. I have a working phone. There's a fix for my crashed, I don't even know what to call it, curtain rod. It's all good. I have lights, one step at a time. And I think in this video, I may actually have figured out the lighting. So I'm using the big light over there and the ring light here, and I turned off this little one. So we're good. It's always something in this house, but this is fun. Life is good. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you next time.